obviously tonight's performance, how did you see it all?
Yeah, I think it's just another good hit out for us. Now we got some film on what our system looks like, both offensively and defensively, and we can come out with some key areas to work on.
I suppose the imports look like they fit in really well. I suppose, how did you see their performances tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they're all great guys. It's an unbelievable group of lads to come in and support our group. Like I said, we got some key areas we need to work on, and we'll do that moving forward.
Obviously, you had Logan Gibson from Lonnie come to the court tonight. That must have been awesome for him in front of his home crowd and performed quite well as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anytime we can get some local Tassie kids in on the floor was great. And yeah, he held his own out there. For a young kid to come in and play some minutes was really cool to see, and especially in Launceston.
I suppose, what does the next, little bit look like now before you go into the real season soon?
Yeah, so we've got a few days of training ahead. Get back home to Hobart for a day off or two, and then straight back onto the practice floor, because we got Cairns up at the Blitz in about 5 days. So yeah, back to work when we get back.
And you must be stoked with the turnout tonight. Launceston really put it on again.
Yeah, it's awesome. We love coming up here in the northwest and up here to the north. So it's a great trip for our club, and to get around these screaming fans, they're always about it. It's great to see some smiling faces and some new ones as well.
Perfect, mate. Thank you very much.
Weeksy, how do you sort of integrate the guys that are coming back, finally back in the country, in Mags and Josh and Juk?
And Juk.
And RC.
And RC. No, it'd be great to get those boys back. Feels like an eternity since I've seen those guys when you're around everyone else every day. But, you know, for Mags to come in and bring his leadership, and Josh to have his size and ability out there is going to be great. And obviously, any time you get to hang out with Majuk Deng's a positive. So I'm excited to see him and his smiling face.
How pleased are you? I suppose it's a little bit of a depleted group, brought some training players in. How pleased are you with how that group has moulded together and how the new players have sort of taken up the systems?
Yeah, unbelievable effort from those guys. You know, Richo stood out from the front after a great Chargers season. Another Tassie kid to come out here and show his stuff, and the same with Riley and Harry and Majuk. I mean, these guys just fit right in. We wouldn't have been up here without them. So for those guys to come in and see what our system is about, and to integrate themselves into the group and put their own stamp on the team is great for us, and it's great for them as well.
Nick Marshall looks like he's going to be a bit of a fan favourite and really stand up and put a same with Ben Eyre. I suppose how important are those guys in making themselves truly Tasmanian and leading from the front as well? Yeah,
I mean, those guys are just workers. If they're not asking for film, they're asking to get on the court. They're on the first, they're out last, and you know, they're just thirsty for knowledge. And like I said, to have their skill set offensively and defensively is something we'll put into our system, and I'm excited to see where those boys go this season.
Blitz next week in Canberra. I suppose, what's the focus going into that?
Yeah, just to keep progressing forward. You know, we've got some things to work on now, and like I said, we go back to the practice floor and start working on our craft again. New day, grit and grind is real. So we go back to the office and get back on the floor.
Should see Drim okay for next week?
I hope so. You can see his nose halfway across his face. So, yeah, hopefully, I think he should hopefully be on the court next week.